Yo, what up, good people? You know who it is. It's your main man, KG, here to say Kakdila, ¿cómo están ustedes? ¿Cómo está acá? ¿Cómo está? Mambo VP, Apakabar, wherever you are in the world. I'm here to inform you about a new song that I wrote and a video that I put together, you guys. It's entitled Bloodsport, which is actually inspired by the film Bloodsport, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's one of several different martial arts videos that I watched and that I was inspired by, just being a young little youth, you know what I mean? A young youth. Now, the song is, I would say that it's in its infancy, so you guys are actually witnessing and listening to the song in its infancy. I did not create or write a hook, or to my other friends that don't know what a hook is, it's basically the chorus line of the song. I didn't even bother writing it, you know what I'm saying? And there were other sounds that I wanted to put in there, but I figured I'd just keep it simple, nice and sweet, because I feel like I'm forging a style, you know what I'm saying? It's like my signature style, which mostly is organic music, okay? Most of the sounds that you hear in there are not electronically produced, except for maybe one or two things that are in there. But I'm using low tech, using organic sounds, and that's, what I'm using as my basis to create the music. And mind you, like I said, it's in its infancy, so like who knows what it would sound like, if I were in a different kind of a studio setting with different equipment and technology. But my challenge, and it's a self-challenge, it's to use whatever I have, even though it may seem as though it's at a disadvantage. I've always been the type of dude that like to work at somewhat of a disadvantage as to be able to like challenge myself, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit more and whatnot. So that's what it is. That's what it is. And then by the time that I get the other stuff that would give me a greater advantage, so far as like sound, I'm trying to lean more toward organic than electronic music, because I think it's overly done. We're listening to a lot of inorganic sounds, which entrains the ear to almost crave for a particular sound like that. It's my preference to hear organic music or whatnot. So anyway, the reason that I choose the film Bloodsport as an inspiration is because I've always, as a kid, liked watching the training scenes as well as the fight scenes, but mostly the training scenes, because the protagonist, or the hero, actually has to go through various obstacles and different stages to obtain that level of mastery, of self-mastery. And sometimes you'll see the hero or the protagonist in such dire moments, or such challenging moments, that would almost break, an ordinary person, but they seem to get through, you know what I'm saying, or they seem to get over. So that's why I use the movie Bloodsport as an inspiration to write this song. And it's almost the topic of the song is like, why treat love like why do we treat love like a blood sport, as this sort of a competitive thing, you know what I'm saying? It's always this kind of a tug of war, I guess you could say. So and love and relationships in any sense, you know what I'm saying, whether it is a familial tie, whether it is, a romantic tie, whether, it is a relationship in business, or whatever it may be. But, I'm encapsulating, those ideas in the song, and trying my best to reproduce even the scene when the main actor, Jean-Claude Van Damme, is training, you know what I'm saying? He was doing what I'm assuming mostly Japanese hard, and a blend of hard and soft style, you know what I'm saying, in the film. So I'm not doing too many floreos or like flowery embellishment movements, but trying to stick, close to an adaptation that I would do with my own body and physique, as well as trying to recapture that very militant style that he was using, you know what I'm saying, which is very straightforward and direct in some cases. So yeah. I will be uploading the video in a couple of hours, more than likely be uploading it here in Cali time, 12 noon, which would be 12 midnight in Dubai, which would be around 8 p.m. in London, which would be around, I don't remember, in Indonesia, and around 1 a.m. in Oman. So anyway, I'm just going to put it up on, whatever platform, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy it. I had fun putting the video together, it felt really good to get out there and like really get the energy out. It's almost like the same feeling that you would get when you were a kid and you were doing like a painting or a coloring book, or playing at the playground at the park. You know what I'm saying? You had a sense of freedom, and there was no such thing as worry. You know what I'm saying? You were just a kid living in the moment. So that's kind of like what this video editing and putting together like songs like this, just using my phone, it almost feels like a coloring book. It's like an open field of creative possibilities, if you will, you know, and just only using a phone and like a few other things here and there, and my voice and my ideas and lyrics and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to go to my YouTube channel, KG the Singer, and also Planet KG. Hit the like button, subscribe, share with anybody and everybody that you know. And I hope that whatever is conveyed in the song. Oh, and did I say that I did not write a hook or a chorus to the song? I didn't do it because the reason being, let me explain that real quick before I get out of here. The reason being is that, you know, sometimes in the creative process, I find myself limiting myself and almost imprisoning myself to these formulaic ways of creating music and writing songs. Why does it have to have a hook? In this particular song, there was a flute sound. I'm saying that's in there, and I just allowed that to be the hook because that's a memorable line. It's a very memorable line. So yeah. So I hope that that all made sense. And yeah. Anyway, so that video will be up in a couple of hours. All right. So see y'all later. All right. Peace. I ran out of things to say. I'm out.